on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Well, I'm gonna go here. This is part 2 to the Millionaires Row video that I did the other day. We're gonna go to the very top row here. There's not as many on the top row over here, but there are some that look like they're probably bigger than the ones I showed you on the last video, which is insane. So we're gonna go up there and check them out, and gonna do the little trek up the hill here. These are actually breathtaking as well. I'm just gonna go down to the end and work my way back. Yeah, look at these. These are bigger than the apartment I live in, I swear. And this is the very tippy top row here. I see one awesome one down here I want to start with. Interesting. We're going to start at this one. The family's name is Merritt. This thing is probably one of the biggest ones next to that one right there, but we'll check out that one in a minute. But look at this one. I saw this one before, and unfortunately, since I was here last, it looks like a window was broken on it. Unfortunately. Damn. That is crazy. Another door is a gate here, and the door back there. That looked like that was boarded up, unfortunately. It looks like, yeah, this window was broken. And they're getting ready to board it up with that. So it says on the plate here, Samuel Merritt, MD, 1822 to 1890. Physician, shipmaster, philanthropist, Regent University of California, Mayor of Oakland. Founder of the Samuel Merritt Hospital. This tablet was placed by the staff of the Samuel Merritt Hospital March 30th, 1933. That's crazy. Someone just busted it up. I wish I could go back there, look in that door. That'll be awesome. And there's the view from up here. Kind of like the stonework here on the top of the stairs. And I like this lock. The lock that's locking the gate, it has the initial on it. It's an old lock too. That's insane. Is it a it's not a skeleton key, it doesn't look like, but it's awesome. So it looks like Samuel here was the Oakland mayor, one of the early residents and promoters of Oakland, California. He served as 13th mayor of Oakland from 1867 to 1869. He was originally from Maine and moved to California. He bought land in what is now the city of Oakland in 1852 and moved there in 1863. In 1867, he donated 155 acres of dammed tidal water from the headwaters of the Indian Slough, which became known as Merritt's Lake and later as Lake Merritt. Yeah, Lake Merritt is located in downtown Oakland. It's a pretty good sized water area, and it's they've named it later Lake Merritt. And there's nice walking trails around Lake Merritt as well. So yeah, that's a little bit on the Samuel Merritt. And he bought land in what is now the city of Oakland, so he bought this land out here, and that's that, and the rest is history. And here is the resting place of Charles Crocker and family. As you can see, this thing is just monstrously huge. And Charles was a businessman. He received notoriety for being a 19th century railroad baron, best known as the founder of Central Pacific Railroad. Charles Crocker was born into a Troy, New York farm family in 1822. When he was 14, he moved west to Iowa, where young Crocker struck out independently doing farm, iron forge, and sawmill work. Swept up in the 1849 gold rush, he led a party of 49ers overland to California, arriving in Sacramento in 1850. 2 years of gold mining convinced him that opening a dry goods store in Sacramento would be a better way to make money, so he did exactly that. So a little bit of Charles Crocker. Look at this thing. This has got to be one of the tallest monuments in the whole place here. Let's go up the stairs here. Look at the stonework. This little bench area here. Pretty good view of the cemetery. People come up here and just chill. Like I said, this is set up like a public park. A lot of days people come up here on their lunch breaks and just sit up here and read books and just, you know, relax, get some sun. It's insane. And there's the Merritt, the next door over there that I just showed you a minute ago. And there's Mary A. Deming, wife of Charles Crocker, born November. Oh boy. Yep. There's Charles Crocker. It's hard to see. It's hard to see this stuff. The sun's hitting this thing, it's kind of hard to read these. Emma, this thing is huge. There's a George Crocker. Crazy. You know what? I showed you guys the Merritt one just a minute ago. There is a side window over here on the side of this thing. I wonder if I can get a shot of the inside of that, being that there was that big door and you couldn't see inside of it. Oop. Can I get a good shot in here? Looks like it's got a lot of nice stained glass in there. I don't know how well that comes out. Looks pretty big in there. It's humongous. This thing's crazy. Look at this one right here. This is like medieval looking right here. That is totally medieval looking. Delser is the name. There's no first name on this, just the last name, and the door is solid so you cannot see it. Look at this one up here on Millionaires Row. The stonework. Even got their initial on the door here, which is really nice. I got one on that side of the door and one on that side of the door. There's a keyhole here. I don't know if we're gonna see anything inside there. It's probably too dark in there. I don't think there's any windows. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's walk around the side of this thing over here. Let's just see what's going on. thing is monster. There's a lot of these take up a lot of room. Now there's a window back here, but it looks like it was stained glass. That was before. Now it's broken, and this frosted glass was put over it, unfortunately. Look at this thing. This is nice. And that's the view. This is the view from the top step here. We got Frederick here. He was a pioneer, a multi-millionaire. He was born March 11th, 1822 in the Kingdom of Saxony, Germany, to Gottlieb Delger and Dorothea Welchler. He immigrated to New York about 1847 and married Ernestina Blucher in New York in 1848. His wife, and firstborn child, Matilda, set out for California by way of Cape Horn in 1852 and arrived in San Francisco in January 1853. He was a self-made man, a bootmaker by trade. He learned the shoemaker's trade in Germany, serving 3 years as an apprentice. Wow, there we go. He was a self-made man, multi-millionaire. W.E. Creed is the name. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see up inside that thing. It's got a glass door on it. Oh boy, hard to see the names in here. They're etched so lightly in the faceplates. There's a bunch of spider webs in there too. That's crazy. You just strewn out across from one side to the other. W.E. Creed, Wigginton Ellis Creed. He was the president of the Pacific Gas and Electric Company, PG&E, and director of Wells Fargo National Bank and Union Trust Company. So, PG&E and Wells Fargo. He was the president of PG&E and director of Wells Fargo National Bank. Yep. And it appears as though he was like a trustee for several different companies as well. This one is super nice. Just the last name of Smith on the outside of this thing. I swear this thing's bigger than my house or my apartment, like I said earlier. Jeez. But we're gonna do a walk around to this one. I can see a lot of different cool sculptures on this. There's a nice tile there, and these stairs leading to the top. Oh, somebody left some flowers here, looks like. Interesting on the door. So you can see someone left some flowers, a nice little red bow. Like roses? I think they're roses. And look at it's an angel on the door here. Very interesting. Kind of creepy, actually. Being this is one of the coolest, most detailed ones, I'm just gonna do a quick walk around to this. There's that door with that angel. Looks like there's planters on either side. Stairs going up over here on the side. This is crazy. Looks as though there were windows. Now they've been broken. Now they've been boarded up. Look at this, there's more stairs going up and around this. This is insane. There's statues. detailed. It's around back. What is this? Is there a window back here? It's stained glass, but it's so dark. There's a hole, but it's so dark in there. There's no other windows really shining any lights in or showing you anything. I don't know if you can even make anything out in there. I'm gonna try to find out a little bit about this family if I can. All I have is a last name. I don't have any first names to go by. That's kind of creepy. Looks like that's tears rolling down the face or something. That's odd. Wow. Yeah, any window, clear window they had in it, it looked like it was broken out, which sucks because I would love to see the inside of this. If I can find anything out about this family, I'll let you know. So I looked up the last name, and of course in this cemetery there's probably a, you know, not literally, but there's a lot of, you know, like a cajillion Smiths in here, so that's going to be kind of a tough one, I think, to try to crack on that one without a first name or anything. But I got another interesting one over here I want to show you guys. This is actually a cool one too. Holbrook. That's another one you can't even see on the inside of it. The door's pretty solid on it. I don't want to be walking through spider webs and stuff in here, but yeah, there's a bunch of spider webs. I am not walking through, I'm sorry, but you just have to look at it from there. Spiders are things I just do not do. But I will see if I can find something out about this family. See this one over here. This one's good all. It's pretty, but what really catches my eye over here is Bradbury. This one is super cool. And this angel statue in the doorway is, I like this. And you can see they got this thing. Man, this ain't chained down. So they can, I guess that's so they can move it. But there's the angel. There's a window right here. That's the inside. Very interesting. I'm gonna try to look up what I could, who can I see? I could see Simona, Mexico, born in Mexico, and Rosario Bradbury Lewis. So let me look up some of these people up in here and see if I can find anything out. And maybe my friend here can keep you company, huh? Yeah, so Lewis Bradbury is a native of Maine, developed the rich silver and gold mines in Sinaloa, Mexico. He made a fortune while in Mexico and also picked up a bride, the former Simona Martinez. On their return to America, the Bradburys established homes in both Northern and Southern California in order to oversee their rapidly growing real estate empire. Their Oakland residence was at 1040 Filbert Street, which they purchased in 1875. And it says it's a little bit about his wife Simona. She spoke no English. But yep, gold and silver, and then real estate. So there you go. You know, you have that going on in your life, then you will end up on Millionaires Row. For sure. And that's it for this video. Bringing you Millionaires Row was a pleasure. Parts 1 and part 2. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon. Therefore, you'll be notified of all of my future uploads, fellow explorers. Once again, it was a pleasure to bring you some of these people on Millionaires Row, and maybe even a little background on some of them. I know a couple of them, there was not much of anything on them, but there was a good amount of people that I showcased on both these videos that actually had a little bit of history behind them, and a little bit of a look into how they attained their wealth. Live from Millionaires Row, I am out of here. Thank you so much.